good morning, all of you. So, in the last lecture, we discussed the electrophilic substitution mechanism of the nitration reaction. Now, in this in this lecture, we are going to discuss the mechanism of sulfonation reaction, sulfonation of the benzene nucleus. Now, here, sulfonation is an electrophilic substitution reaction in which the hydrogen atom of the benzene nucleus is substituted by sulfonyl group or the sulfonic acid group, that is SO3H. So the mechanism here shows four steps. Four steps are present. Here one step is extra, and are all steps are reversible. All steps are reversible. Moreover, the reaction goes in a forward direction, but though there is a possibility of giving you the backward reaction or the reversible reaction. So the first step is the generation of electrophile. And so in the generation of the electrophile stage, the two molecules of sulfuric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid, reacts with each other and gives you the formation of H3O plus HSO4 minus, that is the conjugate base, and SO3 as an electrophile, that is the sulfur trioxide is obtained as an electrophile. This electrophile which is obtained, the sulfur atom contains highly polarized or the electron deficient sulfur atom, which shows the considerable positive character. Here we can write the resonance hybrid structures of the sulfur trioxide. So here the sulfur trioxide, it gives the electron, as the oxygen is more electronegative, attracts the electron density, the pi electron goes to the oxygen, and here you get the formation of the ion O minus, and the sulfur bears a positive charge. So this negative charge is further delocalized on the another oxygen atom, and we get the another resonating structure. So here also the sulfur is positively charged. Again here you will get the another resonating structure where such different resonating structures are possible, and so the resonance hybrid structure of the sulfur trioxide is that the negative charge is getting distributed over the oxygen atoms and the positive charge is over the sulfur, and so this is highly electron deficient, and due to this it acts as an electrophile. And so in the next step, that is the second step, the nucleophilic benzene ring and the sulfur trioxide, as they are coming together, that is the formation of a attack of electrophile, or to which you can also say formation of the carbocation, formation of the carbocation or the sigma complex is obtained in this reaction. So benzene ring, when comes close in the close vicinity of the sulfur atom, which is positively charged, of the sulfur trioxide, it immediately donates the nucleophilic benzene donates the electron pair to the sulfur, and you get the formation of the intermediate, that is HSO3 minus, and the carbocation is obtained. And this carbocation, which forms the bond, a covalent bond, by accepting the electron from the benzene nucleus, and gives you the formation of the uranium ion, or it is also called as carbocation, or it's also called as your sigma complex, which is stabilized by resonance. This is stabilized by resonance. And so once it is obtained, is the slow step. This step is the slow step, and so the rate determining step. And then further, immediately in the third step, that is the abstraction of proton, abstraction of the proton. So here the HSO3 minus, here the positive charge is there, and plus HSO4 minus, the conjugate base which is formed in the reaction, accepts this proton, and this electron pair is given to the carbocation, and it attains the stability, or the aromatic character has been retained in the reaction, and this aromatization is taking place in this step. That is, this third step is your aromatization. And once the aromatization has taken place, here the sulfur ion, it abstracts in the fourth step, it abstracts the proton from the solution, that is H3O plus, and gives you the formation of, here the protonation is taking place, and after protonation you are getting the formation of the product, that is your benzene sulfonic acid. Benzene sulfonic acid, benzene sulfonic acid. So the benzene sulfonic acid is obtained as a product. So here in this way, the the reaction takes place in the four different steps, and once the product is obtained by protonation, so here this last step it's termed as your protonation of anion. The anion which is here is getting protonated by accepting the proton from the hydronium ion. So what are the characteristics of this sulfonation reaction? So first characteristics, that it is a completely completely reversible reaction. It's a complete reversible reaction at high temperature. At high temperature, and the kinetic isotope effect, that is KH, is not equal to KD, because here the abstraction of proton which takes place needs less energy of activation, but here when the deuterium is to be abstracted, it needs high energy, and it's nearly the double, it's nearly the rate is double, and so the reaction, this rate of the reactions, that is the when it is protonated and deuterated, is not equal. So in this way, the sulfonation reaction is throughout a reversible reaction, and so in this way we finish up this mechanism. Then the next mechanism, or the next reaction, that is the electrophilic substitution of the benzene, that is halogenation. And so the halogenation reaction, and here in halogenation reaction, it's again then electrophilic substitution, in which one or more hydrogen atoms of the benzene ring are replaced by the halogen atom or atoms, and the simple reaction, this reaction takes place in presence of the halogens, in presence of the Lewis acid, and you get the formation of halobenzene as a product plus HX. And so we want to deal with the mechanism. Again, this is a three-step mechanism. Now here when we want to study the why Lewis acid is used as a catalyst, why you need Lewis acid as a catalyst in this type of reaction. So the first step is the formation of electrophile, and it's very common to study that the halogen bonds, that is the, suppose Cl Cl bond of Cl2, this bond is more stronger and so breaking of this bond is not possible easily. And so to carry out the polarization, of this Cl-Cl bond or the halogen-halogen bond, and so for polarization we need the Lewis acid as a catalyst for polarization of halogen molecule. For polarization of halogen molecule, we need a presence of the Lewis acid. And so, the different Lewis acids that can be used for this type of reactions are your AlCl3, AlBr3, FeCl3, and etc. So, the different Lewis acids can be used as a catalyst to catalyze this reaction. And so, here the halogen halogen bond, that is the chlorine chlorine bond, here contains the lone pair of electrons, and when it reacts with AlCl3, that is the Lewis acid, and so this electron pair is donated to the Lewis acid. And so here, instead of breaking the bond completely, here you get a slight polarization between the halogen bond, that is Cl. This can be shown with the dotted lines that this polarization has taken place. And so here you get the formation of the complex, and this complex which is formed here, the bond is not completely broken, and so can be written as Cl plus and AlCl3, AlCl4 minus. And so this complex acts as an electrophile in the second step, and so here the formation of sigma complex, or you can also say formation of carbocation. So here the benzene ring, it's or the aromatic compound, this benzene is nucleophilic in nature, and this pi electron cloud interacts with the positively charged chlorine of this complex and forms the intermediate, that is, suppose here the Cl plus and the AlCl4 minus. This forms a this interacts and accepts the electron from the benzene ring, and the Cl group departs from the Lewis acid and gives you the formation of the intermediate, that is carbocation or the sigma complex, which is stabilized by further the resonance, as we have studied the stabilization of resonance in the first general mechanism. In the same way, this carbocation is getting stabilized, the positive charge delocalizes over the ring, and here the AlCl4 is a good leaving group, so it goes away as the conjugate base which is formed in the reaction. And so this conjugate base in the furthest last step, that is the third step, abstracts the proton and gives you the formation of the halobenzene as a product, AlCl4 minus. This abstracts the proton, this electron density is given to the carbocation, and it undergoes the formation of the product, that is the halobenzene, in which the aromatic character is retained and the catalyst aluminum chloride remains as it is in the reaction. And so in this way, the halogenation, that is here the third step, is the abstraction of the proton, and undergoing the aromatization. Here the aromatic character is retained, so you can say abstraction of proton or the aromatization step. And so here again the kinetics of this reaction was studied, and kinetics was found to be rate is equal to K into concentration of the substrate, that is the aromatic ring, concentration of the halogen, and the concentration of the Lewis acid. And so here the rate is proportional to the three molecules which are involved in the rate determining step, that the slow step. Now here only the deactivated benzene rings, deactivated benzene derivatives, benzene derivatives which contains the minus R or minus I or minus R groups, means which are electron withdrawing, needs only deactivated benzene derivatives needs Lewis acid as a catalyst. Lewis acid as a catalyst. As a catalyst means the molecules like nitrobenzene. So here we can say this nitrobenzene, nitro group is electron withdrawing. Then the benzoic acid, this is also acidic group, that is the COOH, is also electron withdrawing. And so these molecules will need, they are electron withdrawing, means the electron nucleophilic character of the benzene is decreased. And so here when it is decreased means it exerts minus I or minus R effect, and that's why needs the presence of Lewis acid as a catalyst. But the highly reactive benzene derivatives, benzene derivatives, highly reactive benzene derivatives, that is having groups with plus I or plus R effect, plus I or plus R effect, does not need Lewis acid, as a catalyst. And so here the examples are your anisole, that is the methoxybenzene. This can donate the electron pair to the benzene ring, which shows the plus R and the plus I effect simultaneously. Then the aniline is there. This also shows the same type of effect, that is the electron donating effect, and that's why there is no need, or the molecules can give the electrophilic substitution in absence of Lewis acid, and there is no kinetic isotope effect when the chlorine or bromine molecules are there in the molecule. For the chlorine and bromine, there is no kinetic isotope effect, and iodine gives the reaction. The halogen iodine gives the reaction, but it is slow and a reversible reaction like sulfonation. And so here we conclude with the mechanism, that is the Friedel-Crafts halogenations or the halogenation reaction. And so in the next lecture we will discuss the mechanism of Friedel-Crafts alkylation.